Hello and welcome to the BattleFan podcast, episode number 19. My name is Paul and I'm here on the phone with Jerry for our preview episode for the upcoming game this Saturday, February 29th, 4 o'clock at the Dome.
This Saturday,
it's the first time we're doing a Saturday game. It's all about Sunday up until now. And we are playing the Seattle Dragons. And if you can't make it down to the Dome, you can always watch that on Fox. So it's on regular TV. If you're here in St. Louis, that's Channel 2 for you guys. And Jerry, you're not going, are you?
I cannot make it because it's on a Saturday.
Yeah. You'll be watching on TV,
right? At some point. It might not be live, but I'm definitely going to record it.
There you go. So we'll get Jerry's reaction and we can do our episode afterwards. Because I like doing the reaction shows. Hopefully it'll be a party episode where we're excited. We're playing the theme song for the BattleHawks afterwards. Those are so much more fun. I like winning. Do you like winning, Jerry? Because I like winning.
No, I hate winning. I love losing.
Really?
Yeah, I love winning, just like everybody else.
And according to the bet lines, they're thinking we're going to win again. They have us at 11-point favorites. So
they're thinking we're going to stomp them.
Yeah.
We're going to slay them. We're going to slay the Dragons.
Slay the Dragons. Yeah, I mean, I guess they had to see after what we did in the Dome last week, that home field advantage. I think that probably plays into it a little bit.
I think that's what we predicted. Like way back here, that the Dome is going to give us, the BattleHawks, like the best advantage over any other home team.
Oh, for sure.
The fans proved that right last week.
Yeah, you can't lose in that Dome with that energy of that crowd behind you. I don't know how you do anything but win. So we'll stick to that prediction. We're gonna win every single home game. So far, so good.
You got a score?
Score prediction?
Score prediction.
I'm gonna say the BattleHawks win. I'm going to say right at 11 points. So I'm going to say we're going to win 23-12.
Okay.
That's my prediction as far as the score goes. Yeah, there's really no one on their team that really scares me. I mean, you got Brandon Silvers and as their quarterback. Like, nothing about him is super impressive. Kenneth Farrow, their running back, nothing impressive. They got a wide receiver duo, Austin Proehl and Keenan Reynolds, that are halfway decent. I don't know if you know Austin Proehl. He's the son of Ricky Proehl.
Ricky Proehl.
Yeah, you remember Ricky Proehl, right?
Oh, I remember Ricky.
I guess he's probably...
Old Ricky.
Yeah, I guess he'll probably be at the game. I don't see why he wouldn't be there. I mean, his son's playing
I don't know.
In that Dome. Why would he not be there?
I mean, I don't know where he lives at, but you would think he'd want to take advantage of being in the Dome.
Yeah, so if you're Ricky Proehl, are you rooting for the BattleHawks or you're rooting for your son?
Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Probably his son. Family always first. But.
Yeah. But once he sees that Dome and that energy in there and all the fans that were cheering for him back in the day, I don't know. I bet there'll be a part of him that's going to be rooting for the hometown team.
Yeah, probably.
Well, maybe he'll just he'll want the BattleHawks to win, but Austin Proehl to have a good game.
Good game, yeah. Maybe a catch or two.
There you go. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, that home field advantage is big. I was looking up some statistics about it. Teams are twice as likely to win at home as they are on the road. So home teams are 8-4 on the year so far, twice as likely. So the home field advantage it's real in this league. I don't know. I guess I'd be curious other leagues like what that number is. If it's twice as likely, that seems really high.
Yeah.
But there definitely is an advantage here, at least so far. I mean, we're 3 weeks in, so I think it's enough to start getting some statistics on different things. So actually, I kind of dove into some statistics. So let's nerd out in this episode. I'm going to read some statistics to you. I'll get your take on it, Jerry. All right?
Sure. Let's nerd out.
All right. I guess let's start with some promising stats. Or do you want to do the bad stats or the good stats first?
Let's do the bad stats first.
Okay, there's not very many. Okay, as far as the BattleHawks go, there's like really only one stat that I don't really like about them is that They are last in the league, worst in the league when it comes to getting extra points. We've gone for 9 extra points, or 9 different times, so for different points, so it's more actual points. But out of 9 tries for extra points, we've only converted 1 time.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, so I think we need to work on that. It's just 5 yards to figure out how to get it. If you got to do your double forward pass trickery, let's do it. I don't care.
Wonder how the rest of the league's doing though.
They're doing better than us. Not super great. I want to say like the highest was like 50% or something, but it hasn't been that great. Yeah, I think they need to adjust that for probably keep it for this year, but like maybe next year if XFL is still around, which I think they will be. I think they need to adjust it, maybe move it up because right now it's the 2, 5, and 10. Maybe just do like the 1, 4, and 8 or something. I think it's just more exciting when you get those extra points.
I thought I read something that they might be adjusting the overtime, or not the overtime, the extra point rules. I thought I heard that somewhere.
Oh, they're actually going to do it?
Well, it's going to be in consideration.
Yeah. Oh, I think so.
But I think everything's in consideration. I think that's what's kind of exciting about this league.
Yeah. Well, they make a big deal about how they're listening. Did you hear a side tangent here? Kurt Hunziker posted on Twitter. He was saying that, we've been listening. They're going to do a merch booth outside the stadium before the game this coming week.
Nice.
So I think that'll be good. Because I think the lines for the merch booths were just ridiculous.
They were longer than the food lines.
Yeah. I think people, before they get in the game, they'd rather get their shirt or whatever, their hat, whatever they want to get, instead of having to wait in line while the game is going on. So I think it makes sense to do it before the game either way. So that's good they're doing that. I think he also said something about they're going to have more booths that'll be selling beer too, because the beer lines were kind of long. So I think there'll be some people who will appreciate that. All you beer drinkers out there.
Well, that was me.
There you go. Don't have to wait. How long?
We lucked out. We always found just a vendor. And
then, really?
As soon as we found him, there was like people just swarmed all around him.
So you just got there first.
So long. Yeah.
Well, they said they plan on having people actually come up and down the aisles, like how they do at other games. So you can stay in your seat and still watch the game while you're getting your beer. Yeah. So, like I said before on the last episode, they're still trying to, get their bearings straight. It's been a while since we've had pro football here, so I'll give them a pass for these first couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So let's dive into some positive stats, all right? So
let's do it.
When it comes to touchdown differential, I'm guessing they're using the touchdown differential to determine, us and DC are both 2-1, but I guess we're ahead of them in the standings because we have a better touchdown differential. So I'm guessing this is the stat they're using. But we are tied for first with the best touchdown differential, so we're +4.
Nice.
So that's good there. Let's see, what other good stats we got? We have the least touchdowns against us. So in 3 games, we've only had 5 touchdowns against us. That's the least amount in the entire league. So that's, I don't know, it says something about our defense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we win there. It's another win for the BattleHawks there. But we're third place when it comes to touchdowns for. So there's other teams that can score more touchdowns than us. But, hey, we're in the top. I guess there's 8 total, so we're better than most teams. So there you go.
That's all we can That's all we can hope for.
So there's some good team stats. We also got Jordan Ta'amu. He's second place in the league when it comes to yards. So only PJ Walker has beaten him. So a second place. I'd say we probably got the second best quarterback in the league. I don't think there's any real question about that. I think that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who can compete with him other than PJ Walker. I think they're the top 2.
I think we noticed that the first week.
Yeah. So that's good to see. When it comes to running game, I guess before the season we said that we would be a running team, and we have the number 1 running back in the league right now with Matt Jones. He's got 224 yards.
Jones.
He's got the most yards out of any running back in the league. First place.
So, Matt Jones.
So he's a real star for us. And actually, if you do as far as team wide, we have the most. We lead the league in rushing yards with 473. Passing yards, not so great. We only got 564 passing yards, so we're 6th out of 8. So not too good in the passing game. We're definitely a running-based team because we lead the league in rushing. And then if you add those together, your passing and rushing, we end up in 3rd place as far as yards per game. Let's see, moving to the defensive side. I guess we said as far as touchdowns against, but if you go points against, we're second lowest with 15.3. So again, saying we got a good defense. And if you're looking at just yards per game, we're second in that as well, 270. So I think the picture this is painting, if I just threw a bunch of numbers at you and you're going over your head, like we are a run-first team that plays good defense. That's pretty much our identity. And it's nice having an identity. Like some teams, like it takes them a while to figure that out. I think we figured it out right away, and we're just playing our game, and we're in first place because of it. That's the most important stat. First place in the Eastern Conference.
That's the type of football Jeff Fisher would appreciate.
He would, yeah. That is true. Play good defense and run the ball down their throats. That's what we do. I guess one last stat that I really liked was I guess we do play offense and we do well, is our ability, even though we're not a huge passing team, when we do pass, like, we do it well. Like when it comes to third down, we have the best third down conversion rate in the league. We had 53%. So
it's pretty good.
That's a pretty important stat. I didn't look at the turnovers, but I think our ratio of turnovers isn't that great. I think we've had two forced turnovers, and we've given up the ball 3 different times. So I guess turnovers aren't a big part of our game, but not really much for or against as far as that goes. But it's the ratio is not in our favor. So there's some stats for you.
For those of you who love stats, you got them.
There you go. Well, here's a stat. If you're going to the game on Saturday, the cheapest tickets right now are $58. So that's, I think last week how much were the tickets going for? Like 80 something or even more maybe? Like the cheapest tickets you could find?
Mine were about that. Mine were like 45 before fees.
Yeah, so they're a little cheaper this week. So if you didn't make it out to the last game, you got an opportunity with this game to go for a little bit cheaper. I don't know if we'll hit that same 29,500 whatever number that was as far as fans in attendance, but I still think we'll have a pretty full dome this week.
Yeah, I would think so.
That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm trying to think, what else you got, Jerry?
Ratings were the week 3 ratings. Everything I'm reading was they are declining, but they're still not bad. Yeah, I guess in comparison to other sports that are going on right now. Fox. So for Dallas and Seattle, they played on Fox. It was 2.05 million. On ABC, it was Houston at Tampa Bay. It was 1.9 million. On ESPN, the New York and St. Louis game was 1.47 million, and FS1 DC at LA 1 million. So I mean, millions of people are watching this.
Yeah, and that's not bad.
So I'm not terrible. I mean, anything's going to decline from a premiere.
Yeah, for
of a
sure.
League, and I think that's where the optimism comes, where millions of people are still watching this. It may be one thing if 500,000 people are watching it in your biggest market on your biggest network.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I can't pull up right now, but I just remember reading that St. Louis as one of the top markets.
Oh yeah, for sure. They got to be. We watch our football. We support our teams here.
And what's interesting, there's a lot of markets in Ohio.
Really?
That are up there too. I don't have the stats in front of me. That's what I was reading. That in the Midwest, most of it was St. Louis, then some of it was Kansas City, and then there's what was it, Cincinnati, Cleveland, and what's the other big city in Ohio?
Columbus?
Columbus. So, because there's talk of if and when XFL expands, Ohio might get a team.
Yeah.
Just because they're drawing a lot of ratings for a team or a state area, whatever, that doesn't have a team.
Yeah, they do expansion. Yeah, I guess the real test will be kind of moving forward the next couple of weeks, because once you start getting to March Madness season and you start getting into baseball starting, that'll be kind of the real test for the league. See if they can hold on to these viewers when there's more competition, because there really isn't a lot of competition right now.
And I wonder what's most important. Is it ratings? Is it attendance? Is it, merch sales? What's
I'd be
the
curious
most important for this,
what Vince, what number he's worried about.
To continue.
There's got to be some key indicator he's
obviously
looking at.
It probably has to be a ratings thing, because I think the networks have to reapprove, because I think they pay for production costs, so they have to like any show. Yeah. It has to get renewed for another season.
I'd be curious that breakdown. Where they make their money at.
And it's just weird. And it's probably good. It's probably how this XFL happened, that WWE is in bed with the networks too, or they're not in bed, but they're
he's got the connections.
They have a deal with they're with Fox too. So I'm sure, I don't know if it was a package deal or so. Hopefully the success. I guess WWE still has success. I have no idea. So you got to think it's a package deal. So hopefully they're supporting one another for both of them to continue.
Yeah, we'll see if they can hold on to those ratings moving forward, especially on the playoffs. I think that'll be neat to see when the playoffs hit, if we get an uptick in viewership at that point. Yeah,
but you got to think it's not the most important thing, but a huge plus is the positivity coming from so many people just saying how good it is. Yeah. As opposed to, 20 years ago, when, I guess social media wasn't around, but just people just stopped watching and didn't really, care.
Yeah.
Which I guess that could still happen, like you said, going into March and, basketball and baseball starting. But I don't know. We'll find out in a couple of weeks here.
Yeah. We're 3 weeks in at this point, and so it's kind of enough to kind of, all right, we're past the premiere. We've kind of had 3 weeks to kind of digest all this, and the quality of play is good. Compared to, it's definitely not NFL, obviously, but it's professional football. Yeah.
It's good here. I don't know about Tampa Bay or even Seattle. Seattle not looking too good either. New York didn't look too good.
Yeah. But I think it's better than I don't really watch too much college, but every once in a while I'll turn on a college game, and it's just, the quality play, the quality of players in college is it never impresses me. I feel like when I'm watching XFL, I feel like I'm watching professional players. Mm-hmm. And I feel like there is a lot of parity in this league as well. I guess last week there was that big upset with the Defenders loss. They were in first place in the East, and they lost to the Wildcats, who were, I think at the time, they were last place in the West. So a last place team beat a first place team. So any given Sunday, any team can win. There's just enough talent in this league that you never know what's going to happen. So never sleep on a team. Especially, I think the BattleHawks better not sleep on the Dragons this weekend. They're in last place in the West right now, but like I was saying, there's a lot of parity, and any player can go off at any moment. So don't sleep on them. Don't get complacent. BattleHawks, they better be studying their film. They better get nice nights of rest moving forward for the next day or two, and show up ready to play, because the fans will be ready to show up and be loud for them. So we're expecting a good game. So if you're a BattleHawks player, listen to this. go to bed, get some sleep, study your film. You know,
eat your vitamins.
Yeah, there you go. Take all your vitamins, and we'll see you on Saturday, ready to go. Well, again, that's this Saturday, February 29th, Leap Day, 4 o'clock in the Dome. We're playing the Seattle Dragons. If you can't be there, it'll be on Fox, so go ahead and watch it there. One way or another, let's see this game. I want to see the BattleHawks bring home another victory. So for Jerry,
oh yeah, baby.
I'm Paul. Let's go, BattleHawks.
Boom.